All right, guys, welcome to another beautiful week. And we are about to look at the chart on GU and other pairs for this week. Now, first of all, let me just reduce this space. Last week, I did not post any trade because of certain things that were going on in the market. And secondly, I was on a trip. I could not post any video. So I apologize for that. And we will look at some pairs today. And personally, I haven't traded GU for a couple of days because of the consolidation that has been in the market. So please pardon me. Let me um, quickly. Okay, we'll leave that one out. Um, so we want to look at GU pair and look at some other opportunities that we might be trading this week on other pairs. So in a very brief video, like probably we're looking at 15 minutes stream of this video, and we'll be looking at the opportunity to um trade what this week. And I want to encourage you to pay attention to what the market is doing outside the USD pair. Now, I know most of us trade the USD pair, so I want us to really look outside the USD pair this week, that is coming, because starting tonight, because the market really is being manipulated and there's so much target on trading USD pairs. So in this week 8 that we're on, I would like to show you a few things on the market that I want you to pay attention to. Now, this is GDP USD on a daily. But before we go on daily, I want to show you what is going on the weekly. Now, on the weekly time frame, you can see that the market obviously took out a minor structure here and then is rallying up to a certain level, which you can see I created a level here. So let me just take that out, for instance. So we look at the high. So for me, if I was to put a trend line here, I would say that the higher time frame on the weekly, we broke outside the trend lines. You can see we broke outside the trend line and we are now bullish. We are now beginning to reverse into bullish moment. We are now reversing the market to bullish momentum. But one of the things that will give me a confirmation is when this high is broken. So already on a weekly time frame, the market is shifting. So let's look at the daily. The daily obvious shift has happened. So on the daily, we are obviously bullish. As you can see, the market has broken that trend line, retest, and is pushing up. Market structures has been broken severally. So if we look at the daily right here, we are now bullish. But we still need price to give us opportunity to take it to the next level. So we find out that last previous day before the end of the closing market, which was on Friday, the market ended bullish. I mean bearish, and I was like, why would the market end bearish? We were thinking, what happened? We thought the market is going to go bullish, but it end bearish. So that's again, we're looking at indecisions, consolidation. The market is bringing into the market, whether to push higher or drop or continue selling. So now we're looking at this bullish rally that is going on the daily. So the first thing is we want to target this high. We expect price to come to this high, which is the weekly previous structure high. So now for us to do that, we have to come to the 4-hour time frame to position ourselves. So now on the 4-hour time frame, we have another beautiful trend line, which you can draw here. on that 4-hour time frame. So two things involved. If price, now I want you to notice this. Notice this. We have this high, which is this previous high here, okay, and this high here. So if we were to adjust this area, we're looking at that order block, okay, that price created on the weekly, on the 4-hour. So we use that order block, all right, to be able to position ourselves on the straight. So now what we're doing is we want to get into this buy. Okay, we want to get into this buy. But there are a few things I want you to look at. The first thing is the long position. If I was to long, I need to look at two things. First, price created order block here, order block here. As you can see, let me show you. Order block, we have order block here. We have order block here. You get it? And this one is already mitigated a bit. So we have that. And also we have an order block here, just minor stuff. Of course, this is an order block, but we want to look at a secondary order block, or possibly let's look at this one. This is 4-hour time frame. We're looking at this order block as well. So now what I'm saying is price could and may break lower before rallying up. It could do that. Okay, price could do that. But we need to pay attention to whether or not it's going to continue from there. So the first thing is I want to do is I want to first of all bring in, I know there are many tools that I'm bringing in, many ideas coming in. I like to minimize all of these things because they attract the big guys, the big bank, the big guys. They look at these areas anyways. So let's look at this fib retracement here. So if we're to use this fib retracement as a means of getting into the trade, all right, therefore we'll be looking at this area of price that we might expect price to come down to the 71, okay, come down to the 71 and tap into that secondary order block and then rally, or continue from where it is and continue up, which I doubt it might do because that's 38 Fibonacci retracement. Let me just quickly change that color quickly to something white. Okay, so you can see it. So that's the 38 Fib. And we know price may not reject that. This is not gold. This is GU. All right. We know price may not, often price doesn't reject that. But of course, we can see a sign of rejection, but it's not proven that it might stay there. So this trend line may not hold. You get it? That's what I'm trying to let you know. So let's say we take that trend line off and we're looking at this behavior here. So we should be expecting a buy opportunity to long around this key level. And then we could target this minus 27. We could target the other block, which I already given you as a preference. And then you put your stop loss on the previous structure. This is the previous structure here. This is the structure that took our liquidity and break structure to the upside, break up structure to the upside. You want to use that place as a stop loss, or you use your ATR. So you use your ATR depending on price action that you get there. But again, using that is going to be nice. Now, this will be a beautiful opportunity to grab a minimum of 1 to 3 risk to reward. But be careful. Do not just jump in because price is there. And I also advise, be careful in the sense that you want to see price action. So go down to the 1 hour time frame. The least you can choose is the 30 minutes time frame. Go down to 30 minutes time frame. You want to look at what price is going to do. Look at price action at that area. What area? I'm looking at this very area here. You want to look at price action before you let in your trade, because the market is still going to rally up anyways. So that is what I have on GU. Now, I'm not going to talk about EURUSD today because EURUSD, obviously we're trading in the direction of GU, but a lot of eyes on EURUSD this week. And of course, there's so many other things we need to look at in the market. So let's look at other pair like this pair. This is GBP CAD. GBP card, okay? GBP card. Now, if you go to the weekly of GBP card, the market is consolidating. All right. So personally, I would say that on the weekly, the market is consolidating. On the daily, we can actually see that there is a reversal to the upside. So although it looks like the market is trading in a consolidation zone on the daily still, as you can see, but there's still more room to the upside. So we still have more space to the upside. So possibly we might be looking for buy on this pair. So let's look at what the 4-hour look like. All right, personally, I'll stay away from this pair. So let's stay away from this pair because I wouldn't want to trade this. But let's look at indices. All right, based on pair, I would take only one pair this week, which is that GU, because the rest of the pair, okay, yeah, I thought of this pair as well. I thought of this pair, which is GDP chef. So let's look at GDP chef. All right, we have GU. CAD is not going to do it. So New Zealand, yeah, we'll go for that. And then we'll go for that. Okay, we're taking these three pairs. So we have GDP USD, GDP chef. So now GDP chef, as you can see on the weekly, the market is consolidating as well. And this is where you want to really be careful, because that's why I didn't even try to trade last week. Now, if you check this pair on the daily, it looks the market is now beginning to head down for a sell. So because we're heading down a break of that trend line, we need a structure break. So I would need to mark this area of interest and also mark the previous day high. And also mark this area of weekly interest. So we're looking at these areas. Good. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We can see there's a massive drop on that pair because of liquidity. So now two things involved. Either the market continue dropping or retest, pull back in this. So we're looking at a pullback into an area of order block and then continuation. That's one part. And that could possibly be because we are selling already on the 4-hour. The daily is still bullish, looking bullish. So that's a terrible thing. And the 4-hour is bearish. So let's say we're trading the 4-hour because the 4-hour, the 1 hour, the 30 minutes, they are all looking bearish. Okay. As you can see. So we want to look at the 4-hour to trade this pair. So we need a structure break. We see that there's a structure here that has been broken. Obviously, we have a break of structure there, BOS. So because of that, we're waiting for a pullback a little bit. We want to wait for that pullback to happen. So I will be looking for opportunity short round about this order block where you have that price action and targeting this low. For the week. And that is a nice opportunity to look for trade. On GDP chef, we're going to be selling it. We're going to be selling it. But be careful because the market is still obviously beating around. So watch out for price action around this level. We might still have one more candle drop, but I'm looking at that order block area. That price may come back to retest that area for price to drop. Of course, it looks like there's a liquidity here as well, but we can tell multiple weeks into it already. So price may not come back there, but we expected a drop. So take this as another trade. Mark it on your chart and trade it. I'm looking at USD AUD card. AUD card is another beautiful pair that may obviously go bullish. It's still bullish at the moment. The daily is bullish. As you can see, price took out this body high. So I'm thinking is bullish. And of course, the weekly is still bearish. And we want to look at, again, structures high broken, breakout structures to the upside. So on the 4-hour time frame, as a day trader, we can tell that the market is going bullish. So the first thing is, where is the swing high, swing lows? If you put the line chart, you can see that the swing highs here in the structures. So we're looking at the swing high. And again, it's not clear whether or not we have another block this one should be taking. And I want to take the swing low. So from here, I could literally take the swing low and into that place. I'm looking for price action that intersect with this somehow or the block, and waiting for price action at that level. So this is AUD card, and I'll be looking for, obviously, it's bullish on the 4-hour, bullish on the 1 hour, and no, it's bearish on the 1 hour. So we need to be careful with this anyway. But I'm thinking price will go long on this pair eventually. Of course, I see this massive bearish dropping, but I'm watching price action here. So this will be my setup for this trade. I hope you mark it on the 4-hour for the week. Let's look at SP500. Now, on SP500, we will definitely not trade this pair because I'm looking for buys. So SP500 is a weekly high. It's reached, and we can see prices strangely, we need to buy this pair. So we're looking for opportunity to buy this pair, not sell it. So I will give you update on what to do on this one. And then where is that? So gold. All right. Now gold, I did a lot of back testing this week on gold, and beautiful trade that was going on gold. So gold we want to buy too. And let me take that out. We're looking for opportunity to buy gold this week. So let's look at the daily. Yeah. Gold is still stretching. We're bullish. So let's look at opportunity on gold. Looking at gold, we have this swing high, beautiful swing high. Remember, this is swing high here. So we have price reacting already at that level. So I'm looking at that level, price action coming down here, a break of the high. So yeah, it's quite interesting to see this. The price will come back down here to take our liquidity eventually. So what I would do on the 4-hour is to go, on gold, is to go to the 1-hour time frame and look at opportunity to buy. As you can see, like I said, all of this area could be price interest area. So we need to be careful. I'll be looking for gold to pull back down to tap into this area. So for gold, I'm going to be longing around here and target this high. So this is what I'm looking at for gold. And let's hope we get that trade going. All right, guys, this is week 9 of the market, really. We are in week 9. So let's look at what we can get out of this. So happy trading, guys. This is it. And I'll be seeing you in the next week. I hope you enjoy. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comment sections, or you can send me a message on my Telegram. Use the link in the bios or the link in the descriptions. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.